to action.
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 Gluten-free one with what?
We don't have gluten-free bread.
They don't make gluten-free bread like this. I'll make you one. Take it out.
Will it be thawed in time? Yeah. I mean, you can make her just like garlic toast. Would you rather it on bread or hot dog bun? Okay, because that's a hamburger bun anyway. What are we making, Mike?
We are making...
As I crinkle all the red wrapper.
Yeah. We're making Aglio e Olio.
And gluten-free toast.
And gluten-free toast,
and
apparently.
A non-gluten-free
and
garlic bread.
And we're making garlic bread.
And you're going to have to change your gloves when you touch her bread.
All right, I'll get more gloves.
Okay. Anyway, what are we making?
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
The way my mother used to make it.
I love the way that goes. One piece or two?
Run it under cold water so it'll thaw out fast.
It's not that frozen.
That was a joke.
No, I wasn't. Yeah, I was. That would turn into mush. It'll thaw out in the oven.
All right, so the garlic bread, instead of cutting it lengthwise.
Would you like a drink before you get started?
Oh yeah. I would definitely like a drink before I get started.
Okay, you gotta hold on. I'm breaking bread. Isn't that so biblical of me?
It is. You're breaking it.
I broke it.
And then your mom can fix dinner.
Okay, we are not making a drink today. We're just pouring a drink today. One is already poured, but let's see. Can you move your knife?
What are you doing?
I'm going to put this right here.
Why?
Because then it's in the screen.
Let me see. Yeah, I guess
No, because I was looking. We're just going to have a nice white wine today. We're having this Chardonnay from Napa Valley because we're having pasta, whereas normally we would have red wine with our pasta, but we're not having a tomato-based sauce. So we're doing this like crispy Chardonnay, and it'll enhance like the olive oil and the Aglio and the Olio.
Aglio and the Olio.
If we were having a tomato-based sauce, then I would have picked out a red one because that helps. The red wines help with the acidity of tomatoes.
Yep.
Anyway, back to bread.
Break
that bread, baby.
Where did we get the wine?
Probably Andy. McKinney Wine Merchant, the best wine merchant around.
That's right. McKinney Wine Merchant.
He's the best. I like how you're measuring that.
Yeah, so what you do is really easy. You measure it based on the thickness of the knife. And the knife is exactly 1 inch.
Oh, yeah.
And so
I always see you holding out your finger like that.
Yeah. And you go almost all the way down. So you don't go through the bottom of the bread. You go almost to the bottom of the bread. What are you doing?
No, I said don't it sound like I really am good at talking when I talk on the video.
You know everyone can hear you.
No. Well, yeah. One time at the first school I was teaching at, we had to wear a microphone all day because the building was so old. And we had to like wear them. First of all, it made my neck hurt because it was so heavy. And then it was like you had to remember it would connect to the speakers in the ceiling of the classroom, but it would travel. So it would connect to, I guess, like Bluetooth, right? It would connect to whatever room you were in.
Hello, Togo.
So you had to remember if you were going to the bathroom. Yeah. Yeah. That was one thing
I've done that before.
Not afraid. I was not sad to lose when I left that place.
Kerrygold butter.
So you slice this, and you got a lot of servings. This is just a loaf of, is it French or Italian bread?
I think it's French bread.
French bread. This is from Kroger. Seems to be like everything's from Kroger. But it's the soft one. It's not the crunchy, flaky crust. It's the softer crust because it's going to go in the oven.
And then, we don't need that much bread.
Yeah, it's cholesterol and heart valve blockage 101.
Yep.
But it's worth it. I'm going to put this on another piece of foil.
Good idea. So then we're going to put a slice of butter in between each slice of bread. I cut all the way through that one. So you just smash it together.
Loud.
Smash it together. like folding it in.
I don't think it's anything like folding it in, actually.
No?
No, I think it's quite the opposite. Huh?
Are y'all leaving this week?
We're leaving Saturday.
Saturday.
Yep.
In the park. I think
Meet the
it was
balls.
the 9th of May.
Oh, that's cool.
Are you
You'll have
making
plenty
I
of
got
spaghetti.
the gluten-free panko in the.
I know, that's what, and Gloria was saying to try soaking the bread. So I want to do that.
Yeah, soak it in milk.
And then Max will be here so I can force him to tell me what he said.
Oh, Max.
Maxwell, Archibald,
Max will be
cucumber.
here
The
this weekend,
third.
And then he's moving back for the summer next weekend.
Oh, good.
Cool.
We'll
You gonna
be
help him
home.
move?
No, she's gonna be watching our dog.
Oh. I was gonna say if he
I'm
needs
stuck here for 3 weeks. That's why he's here.
if he needs the truck to move back,
Oh yeah.
it's available to him.
Now he got the Audi. I think his parents are coming up to help him too.
Does he take everything home with him every time, because he's got to just go back in 3 months?
I'm making a mess of this
But
butter.
he's moving into the guy's house next year.
Oh,
So,
but he can't just move stuff to the guy's house then?
I
Wouldn't
guess
that?
not. I don't know how the lease works.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, do they take all their stuff home?
Most of the time, yeah. Probably, yeah, because most of the apartments for the doors have to, like,
Clean.
yeah,
Yeah.
or, like, do any construction, especially the dorms, if they
Do you think I
there's
should
a
defrost that, or you think it'll defrost anything? Have you ever popped it in the microwave to defrost it?
No, but we can find it.
We're gonna try.
Well, I'm gonna leave the butter out.
I'm just gonna pop this in there without the foil, so I can't say foiled again.
All right, so once we have all the butter in the bread, which I totally screwed up, then
Nobody would have known if you didn't tell them.
oh, hell would have known. Then we're gonna put garlic powder in with the butter.
1 meat. That's what we're gonna say is in there.
1 meat.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta hit the one.
Can you make one of these videos for, like, how you make steak, so when I'm old and you die and I forget how to make steak, I can just watch the YouTube video?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a steak on the mesquite fire as soon as I get the rest of the parts I need, because they went bad over the winter, so I need new parts.
What happened? What parts went bad? The grill, the gradle, the grit,
The
the
grate.
grate. Too many G's in one sentence.
All right, and then we wrap this up like a little baby.
Okay. And I'm gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna use these just regular pieces of bread, and we're not gonna touch them together because I'm making gluten free. You're touching them. But I got a separate piece of foil over here because I don't want the crumbs to drip on them.
There's the butter.
Okay. I'm basically, I mean, obviously it's going to be a little bit different because it's not a loaf of bread, but I'm trying not to contaminate the kitchen.
Thank you.
All right. So next, I'm going to pour
The
myself
knife.
another glass of wine.
Nuke knife.
So
You're
next
about to boil over again, buddy.
is the olio. I don't think so.
Something sounded like it was about to boil over.
Probably that one. This one's fine.
Which end did you touch?
Oh, I don't. That end. Use this end. All right. So in the aglio e olio, we have crushed red pepper. We have parsley. We have slicely thinned garlic, salt, pepper, and olive oil. And you can put a little bit of lemon or a little bit of white wine in there. So the first thing I learned when you're making the aglio e olio
Is to sing the Roly Poly Oly song.
is to sing the roll. What?
Roly Poly
No.
Oly.
So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the oil in a cold pan. And we're going to use a lot of oil.
You put it in a cold pan?
Put it in a cold pan.
Why?
I learned that the hard way. Because you don't
Oh,
want the
slider?
garlic to cook too fast.
You should actually use like a really good high grade olive oil, but sometimes it's hard to figure out what is a high grade olive oil unless you could just like get on a plane and fly to Italy and buy more olive oil. Because, packaging and marketing and stuff, like sometimes it's hard to figure out. But we're using a mediocre olive oil.
I mean, it's not a bad olive oil.
But it's
a cooking oil.
So, right. So like in the United States, and I'm not calling myself an expert at all. I'm calling myself a person who just listened to a sales pitch one time. In the United States, like we just have so many olive oils available to us because we just go to the grocery store and then there's a aisle of olive oil bottles and we say, oh, that label looks good, kind of like how some people buy their wine.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, and I'm sure there are people that are very picky about their olive oil. But then you go to like Italy and they're like, oh, you know, you got to look at the color of the olive oil and the like. There's different, I guess, categories, right? Do you want smooth? Do you want zesty and bold? Like you could almost think about your olive oil flavoring like your wine flavoring, right? So we brought that one bottle back of olive oil and it was like, you know, they told us, they said, do not use this. This is not cooking olive oil. And it's phenomenal, which we're almost out. So time to go back.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Let's go.
But they said this is for like making salad dressings or finishing off dishes. And that was true because we did a taste test once and we used just like I don't know, whatever the brands we buy here. And then we put a little bit in a bowl and did like the Pepsi challenge with the olive oils.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was cool to see the olives right from the trees and everything. There's a really cool olive oil place down in Hill Country in Texas too. I like that olive oil place. They have some like Italian olive branches down there too. So close you could get if you don't have time to go to Italy.
All right, so we have the gluten-free in the blue. We have the not gluten-free in the other blue.
Don't use the same spoon.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna move your bread a little so I can put her bread in here too.
And then what we're going to do, that was me. We're going to put the garlic
On top of
in the olive oil. We're going to do it while the olive oil is cold. So the garlic is now in the olive oil.
Do you want to move your camera over there?
No.
No?
I guess I probably should. Yeah, let me do that.
Okay.
Let me move
Pause.
the camera.
Oh, it looks like Bugs Bunny.
Right. There we go.
There we go.
The camera is moved over there.
So we've tried this with angel hair.
Yep.
And with fettuccine. But it's always the best with just regular pescetti.
Yep.
Where'd you learn this recipe?
Ooh. So this recipe comes from a movie with Scarlett Johansson. Sorry about that.
It's apologizing.
And I want Scarlett Johansson, or I want you to look at me like the way Scarlett Johansson is looking at the chef in that show.
Yeah, I don't think she's looking at the chef that way. I think she's looking at the pasta the way that look.
Are we adding a protein?
Are we adding a protein? No, wine is a protein today.
Okay.
Yeah.
It has grapes, and they have no protein whatsoever. No, we're not adding a protein. We just pretend.
So then we're also going to add some salt and pepper. I'm going to add it from my pestle.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper's here.
He's gonna knock that over.
All right, got
Using
some
your
salt.
nifty little mortar and pestle.
Got some pestle. And then, oh wow, I just made a mess of this. We're going to add crushed pepper flakes, and we're going to add parsley from the Arrow Garden.
Yep, homegrown parsley.
But we have to wait for the...
If I had
Spaghetti.
planned better, I would have made Italian margaritas.
You didn't plan
But I
better.
didn't plan well. So I'm a novice, and
Right.
I was too lazy to go to the store.
So you said you had stories to go along with this. What's your other story you had to go along with?
My story was I was gonna be in the background and start singing on top of a spaghetti song. But, stories.
What do you got?
I got pasta stories. The one time that
One time
to
at band camp?
spaghetti and a fettuccine noodle. A spaghetti noodle pretended to be a fettuccine noodle, and you know what he was?
What?
He was an impasta.
Oh my word!
I was gonna say a spaghetti noodle, but you probably can't have that.
No, no.
You
It was
made
an impasta.
you made
I've had a dad joke, and I messed it up.
Was it spaghetti tacos once?
I did. Remember that, Ibs?
I don't.
You don't remember when I
much.
made spaghetti tacos for you and Jake for dinner? Yeah. So it had to happen. Yep. That was an iCarly thing. But we made them at home. The spaghetti tacos. You had to use crunchy taco shells. I guess you could have put them in, rolled them in a tortilla too, but
Probably would have been easier.
maybe. Yeah. That. I love Italian food though. I think that's my favorite.
Have you seen the taco hot dog? Or the hot dog spaghetti in Mexico?
No. But is a taco a taco? Or wait, is a hot dog a taco or a sandwich?
It depends on which way you eat.
I know.
I eat mine like a sandwich.
Does the straw go through the hole or is it a hole?
The straw is.
Does the straw go through the hole or does the hole go through the straw? Mike,
Yes.
does the straw go through a hole or does the hole go through the straw?
Yes.
I don't know. It's like that Schrodinger's cat thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Straw's on the outside.
But there's a straw on the inside. There's a hole on the inside.
Yeah, which means the straw's on the outside, which means the hole goes through the straw.
But what about the straw going into the hole?
The straw doesn't go into it.
How do you get it in the container that you're drinking out of? When you put it in your cup, there's a hole in the cup that you put the straw through.
Wait, so then what was the question? I'm confused now.
Does the straw go into the hole or is the hole in the straw? Is the straw inside or outside the hole?
The straw is outside the hole. The straw goes in the cup.
Right. Is the hole outside or inside the straw?
Inside.
And outside.
No, just inside. The cup is outside.
But the cup has to have a hole for the straw to go into. Because even when we go to get boba, we got to make the hole. Ow. We got to make the hole.
So it doesn't go into the hole, it goes into the lid of the cup.
Right. But what do you put in the lid of the cup to put the straw through?
It's not in the hole, you create.
So then the hole is outside the straw.
No.
Yeah.
Then the lid is outside the straw.
But the lid has a hole in it.
Only lid.
Right.
Why don't you tell our viewers about your favorite Mexican?
My favorite Mexican dish.
No, your favorite Italian restaurant?
Which one? I have.
The blue awning one.
Oh, in Little Italy, yeah. I did. Well, I mean, I have one in like every city.
You have one in Italy?
I do.
Oh,
yeah.
talk about that one.
In Florence. I have no idea what the name of it. Something like
Use the magic
something
rectangle.
Delapi, Buca Delapi or something. And it was like one of the oldest steakhouses in Italy.
Oh, that was good. I remember
We
that.
had steak Florentine. And it was so funny because when we got to Florence and we were picking up the keys to the place where we were staying, the lady was telling us, she's like, no matter what you do, you have to try steak Florentine while you're here. And I was thinking that it was like steak made with spinach. Because everything made with spinach is like Florentine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not even kidding. I was like, I'm going to put on my game face and I'm going to smile and I'm going to say thank you. And if we go to this really old restaurant and they serve steak with spinach, I'm still going to try it, but I'm not the biggest fan of spinach, you know? But it was Bucalapi, Bucalapi. We'll put a picture up. But steak Florentine was not made with spinach and it was amazing. But she did tell us, she's like, if you like your steak medium just leave our country now. She did say that. I remember that. She said, just get out. She goes, I'm not even going to give you the keys to the apartment. If you don't like your steak medium rare, and she said, when you go to order steak Florentine, they're not even going to ask you how you want it cooked. You get what you get, and you say thank you, and you love it. And she was right. It was good. And they gave us those beans too. Remember, they're like, try these beans. And they were just like garlicky bean soup or something. That was good. So that's in Italy. But in New York, and you've been there. So we have, what's the bakery name? We go to New York and we go to Mulberry Street. Yes, we go to Mulberry Street. And we always get breakfast at Ferrari's or Cafe Roma too.
Cafe
depending
Roma's
on
good as well.
which the crowds. But then we get our coffee and our rainbow cookies. But then we go to dinner at Casa de Angelo. We used to go to, what was it called?
La Nona's,
but it was Pellegrino's.
Pellegrino's before
It
then.
started out as Pellegrino's, and that like goes all the way back to when we were buying our wedding rings. So that was like a sentimental place. But then they turned into La Nona, and then I don't know if they're open or not. Don't hate me if you are open. But then when we went for, I think, your birthday, when we went to see Sleep No More, and Mia went with, remember, we got there so late at night, and we just were walking, and the one place on the corner was closing. We're like, we just want a piece of pizza, because it was like 9 or something at night.
When they gave us, Mia and I, the limoncello shots?
Yes.
Looking at the guy in the back.
Yes.
Were you really?
But then the really nice guy at the restaurant that was about to close, he's like, no, you go down this street, because we were in the corner of, I don't know, Broome and Canal, or not Broome and Canal, but we were on the corner of Mulberry Street. And he goes, oh no, go down Mulberry Street, go to my cousin's shop, because that's, they all stand outside. What are those people called? Barkers. They got all the Barkers and everything. So the Barker at the one place is like, no, man, we're getting ready to close. The kitchen's closed. And we're like, okay, no problem. And he told us to go down the street. He said, you can't miss it. Go until you see the blue awning. And we went and we saw the blue awning and we said, are you guys still open? And they said, oh, yeah, come in, sit down. And that was the end. Now I will fly to New York just to go there for lunch and turn around and come home. In fact, we did. And then, and they always give us the house-made limoncello. And we just went there with Auntie Jeannie and Uncle Tim. That's where we went for lunch. And she had like where they make your pasta in the big, I think she got the fettuccine where they make it in the big cheese rind and put the truffles on it and everything. Oh, and the place is like the size of our kitchen almost. Like probably our kitchen and living room is the whole restaurant.
Right.
But
we're getting ready to plate this. You want to?
Oh, stop talking?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. You asked me to talk about my favorite restaurant.
All right. So we're going to do Isabella's first. Because the gluten-free is going to go in first.
Cross-contamination. Which one's gluten-free?
This one is gluten-free.
This one's gluten-free. Okay.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add some red pepper flakes. Now, some people like theirs really spicy. Some people don't like theirs really spicy.
She said she's on the first group.
Spicy? Okay.
Oh, I forgot the bread was cooking.
Yep.
It's not burnt yet.
We're going to add the pasta water. Now, you can add a lot of pasta water. You can add a little bit of pasta water, but we're going to add pasta water. About
2 scoops
half
of
my
raisins.
spoon. We're just going to pour it in. Now, be careful. You're putting water in hot oil. It's going to splatter, which means I'm going to clean the stove.
And probably turn off the smoke detectors.
And so be ready to hit smoke detectors. Here we go.
That was less dramatic than I thought it was going to be.
It was a lot less dramatic.
What?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
And it's not on, otherwise you wouldn't be able to hear me. So.
We'd hear you.
There it goes. Gonna let that boil out just a little bit. And then I'm going to put Isabella's pasta in here. So just going to let it boil for about a minute.
Should we check on the bread?
Yeah, so I probably have to open up the bread a little bit.
Yeah. Are you going to turn on the broiler?
Usually I do, but you have to be really careful when
that'll crunch hers up a little bit.
Yeah. Let me see how.
That one's crunchy. I washed my hands before I put them all over your breads.
If the butter's melted, which it should be. And the butter's melted, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn up the heat. So let's open this guy up. Sorry. Mother pus bucket. Why don't we do things the smart way? Why don't we do this like we have master's degrees?
I don't.
You'll have yours soon?
Not in cooking.
I don't have a master's in cooking. All right.
Are we turning it up or are we turning it on the
We're going to
broiler?
turn it on broil, but we're going to turn it on low broil. So on.
I could do that.
Okay,
Well,
yeah, you
you
go
do
ahead.
check
Oven
on that.
modes. Broil. Next. Turn the light on. Start.
Okay.
Now, as
You
soon
know
as that
what?
starts turning really brown,
Pull it.
pull it right out.
What do I do with my pot holder?
This one?
Yeah, maybe. That'll do.
Okay, so now that that's boiling nice, so we're going to grab Isabella's pasta. So I'm going to turn off the heat first. I'm going to grab Isabella's pasta, and I'm going to drag water all over the place, but that's okay.
Because you're going to clean the stove anyway.
I'm gonna
That's
clean the
okay.
stove anyway. Let's grab this pasta and just pasta all over the stove. I could have done it the smart way, but I decided not to. And you don't want to let that sit in there for too long, because then you're cooking the
fast.
spaghetti really too much, and
It's a fast. Just
spaghetti.
leave it. Turn off the flame. Oh, there's a pot holder. That's where mine went.
And we're going to mix this up a little bit. We're going to add parsley. The parsley gets mixed in.
Every time you make this, I get so excited for lunch the next day at work because I always bring the leftovers. And it's one of those things where I'm like, oh, it's 9:30. I'm going to eat my lunch now.
And then here's the best part.
Can you put this up, please?
We have my pasta fork. So we're going to
It's not crunchy.
get the pasta fork.
Do you want it more?
We're going to spin this up.
Do you want to feel it and see?
I'm going to set it. Make it look really pretty. Except I didn't make it look really pretty. We'll try that one more time. Set it up and make it look. It's not looking really pretty. So I'm going to forget that for now.
Because you're trying to do it with one
I'm
hand.
trying to do it with one hand.
Normally you need a fork and two hands. It's okay. We go for flavor, not for presentation. That's a lie.
And then, oh, that hurt.
I think Togo thinks the cat is both annoying and his favorite toy.
All right, Isabella,
Pasta?
pasta is served.
Ooh, hot pasta.
Yeah. Do you want cheese?
Now, there's still plenty of garlic and plenty of oil in here. And so we're going to heat that back up again. And then once that starts boiling, we're going to put a little bit more pasta water in it. We want to start from the pasta water. So put that pasta water in there. You can put the spoon away.
The water isn't in pasta. This is done, right?
We're going to let that boil off just a little bit. So that's really hard to do with the gluten-free pasta. Let's see how hard it is to do with the regular pasta. Isabella, what do you think?
I know you've done it. You've done that fancy twirl before, but I thought you had two hands. So is it because you were trying to hold the plate up, maybe?
Well, possibly.
I don't know.
But I'm going to eat a piece of garlic bread
I love
because this is delicious. You can see the nice crispy outside and the gooey inside with the butter and the garlic powder. And oh, it's amazing.
Oh, and in Florence, they got the wine windows where you just knock on the window and get a glass of wine. Gotta go back.
Who doesn't want to go back?
If somebody says they don't want to go back, there's something wrong with them. They can't be my friend anymore. They can be my friend. Just more pasta for me.
All right. Now we're going to start dumping pasta.
How is it, Ibs?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
We're going to turn the heat off.
Oh, I smell the cheese
In comes
melted
the pasta.
into it.
And like I said, I'm going to have to clean the stove. But that's okay. I do it just about every day anyway. I'm going to try to twirl this one. Now I can be fancy and do the whole pasta pan flippy thing, but then we'll have pasta on the floor.
What's your favorite Italian restaurant? It's the place in New York too?
The D'Angelo?
Casa d'Angelo?
Casa d'Angelo.
And you like what is it?
Their chicken piccata.
Yeah.
They have the best chicken piccata I've ever had in my entire life.
Would you fly to New York for lunch just to have chicken piccata?
Oh, funny you mentioned that. Because we have flown to New York just for chicken piccata.
Hell yeah.
All right. Now let's see if this works. Oh, that's going to be a lot better.
I think it was the noodles.
And the gluten-free pasta just...
Yeah, but it still...
There we
you go.
And that is how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, baby.
Thank you. Garlic bread.
Now I'm going to do my plate. Make sure it gets some
What'd I
of
do
that
with my phone?
garlic that's in there. Yeah, see, look, it's twirling up now.
Steamy. I'm so
There
excited.
we go. And that,
Some olio.
olio.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it for this video. It's a short video, but oh man, look at all that garlic stuck on the side there. I'm gonna steal that. So remember, if you don't like it, you don't have to eat it, but you have to tell me. All right, say bye, Isabella.
Bye, Isabella.
Thanks, Jenny. You're
welcome.
awesome.
Follow the rules. Follow the directions.
All right. See you later. Love you. Bye.
See you later. Love you. Bye.